сразу нападает.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are under enemy fire. Danger has found us.
We are the harbingers of death, the coming of great pain for our enemies.
Nah, you can't survive.
Command me to build.
The flames of the ancestors are yours to command.
Fully materialized.
So the ancestors decree. Our path is dangerous, but necessary.
We are under enemy fire.
All those that oppose the Elder shall fear my wrath. My vision will guide them.
The coming of great pain for
So
our
the
enemies.
ancestors decree.
Danger has found us. Quickly, take us to the battle. We are shadowy death. A fast right in and out.
So the ancestors
Fully
decree.
materialized and prepared for war.
The future seems
We are
so
here to exact
clear.
harsh vengeance.
The pieces are in place. It is time for us to make our move.
Fully materialized and prepared for war. We are under enemy fire. This world moves so slowly. We are
So the
shadowy
ancestors decree.
death. What do you know of war? Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We live to move.
So the ancestors decree.
Naturally,
What do you know of war?
the mists of space and time retreat from
I am
my
the son of
mind.
fury, here to serve.
Phase of our existence.
So the ancestors decree. I follow the purity of flame.
The
I am the
mists
son
of
of
space
fury,
and
here to
time
serve.
retreat from my mind. My powers are yours now.
Quickly, take us to the battle. We are shadowy death.
So the ancestors decree. As I dream, so shall it be.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. Follow my kin.
As I dream, so shall it be. As I
Incoming
dream,
enemy
so shall
fire.
it be. So the ancestors decree. Cleansed and
The
inflamed.
future seems so fear
Our shadow of death. We thin, then disappear. To back. Incoming enemy fire. Quickly, take us to the battle.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. The runes have been cast.
Да. Я тоже так вот это. Типа ухи у них реально сейчас на паузу. Ну, правда, если на паузу нажать, больше как сгустки электричества, но вот именно если
So the ancestors decree.
Strike quickly.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We are taking damage.
Fully charged. It is easily done.
надо на орков напасть, я считаю. Потому что орки какие-то сильно дикие нынче. Банда громил, это что вообще за хуйня?
Those opposing Warlord Gorgut's headhunters Green Tide faced the same challenge the Tau had faced on Cronus for generations. Pushing the orcs back from the deserts and cities was one thing, but dislodging them from the jungle was another altogether. Even the legendary Tau leader, Commander Farsight, had failed to purge the orc-infested swamps of the Green Coast. Still, a complete purge wasn't necessary to break Gorguts. The Warlord had cobbled together his great horde, or Wa, in the parlance of the alien, from a large number of fractious clans and tribes. So long as the Warlord led the Wa to victory, their clan's loyalty was assured. But with enemies assailing them in their very homes, discontent reared its head among the orcs. Secondary chieftains wondered.
You think you can sneak about without me boys seeing ya? You think you can come for me, Ed? Orcs is never beaten in battle. Slaughtered ya, grot! The rest of them are coming and we got to be ready. Tell the boys there's some killing to do. I made them big banners to remind the clans that they better keep their boys in line. I don't want no squigheads looking to fight me when the enemy's right here. Gorguts is the war boss. Got it, you mudsuckers? This here voicey box let him talk to you. So open your ears. Listen up, you grots and squids. They's coming for us like we some kind of humy kits. But we ain't. We's the orcs, and this here is gonna be one great fight. So get your choppers and your shooters ready, boys, cause there's some killing to do. Head crossers, you ready? the squiggles and such ready? Burner boys, you wanna fight? Rocket Rangers, you in it or what? And what about yous, Quick Mix? You gonna let these other runts get all the good fighting done? That's right, we gonna crush 'em all. This here is a right and proper war!
Так. На самом деле все весело, но не очень. Потому что... Не, вообще-то орков, по-моему, легко. Орки-то вроде легкие.
It will serve the song well.
You called us back.
You Eldar are starting to be a real pain. You know that?
We are in
Our
agreement.
task here is
You
too
have but
important
ask.
to let one such as you derail it.
We are. Shaped by fate, just as we
Did you
should.
say something, Eldar? I couldn't hear for all that hot air you's
The
blowing.
craft will
Your
sing to me in
infantilism
my
is
responding
boundless,
kind.
Orc.
And she still won't shut
The
it.
craft world sings to me in I respond
As you
in
wish.
kind. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Vipers ready to engage
Danger
the enemy.
has found us. Strike quickly while our enemies slumber. It is now in our hands.
It is ours.
Command me to build. You will have what you require.
Vipers ready to sting.
Command me to build. My music will shape the world.
Конечно, жестко.
The time for war is nigh.
Many are cold. Few survive.
Эти пушки мне не нравятся. Вы не могли бы их...
Your song shall guide you. I follow the purity of flame.
Command me to build. We are shrouded. Concentrating all energy on the enemy. Incoming enemy
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
How can I help?
Our cries are becoming a great pain for our enemies.
Time for war. Mine. Fall back.
There is wisdom in your word.
Quickly. Just to the battle. My music is a pillar on which whole worlds have been built. Look, it changes as I play. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. My music. Our minds are clear again. We regroup our path. Let us play our part.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain for our enemies.
What do you know of war?
There is wisdom in your words.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Что там ржешь? тебя жизнь. Чё там?
Come on,
Я
Mr.
смотрю.
Bill.
Odd World.
Nothing
А это
remains
который вышел
unchanged
новое?
by the music of creation.
Не новый, как бы. Старье.
I will call it forth
Нет,
from
там
the
вроде
wall.
есть и новое.
The random hand of fate delivers
Недавно
me
вышел.
to you.
Говорят,
Command
типа
me to
игра года и
build.
все такое.
You will have what you require.
Там как-то медленно все эти...
As I
вот
dreamed,
эти
so shall it
экшены,
be.
они прям такие
We are
прям
called to
экшеновые.
battle.
Ну, не то, что, конечно, экшен тут
Your song shall guide me.
экшеном не пахнет, потому что просто Изабелл с одного экрана на другой бегаешь и по всей
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
ничего нет, по сути. Все, ну как-то здесь быстрее, что все происходит.
Look, it changes as I play. We are shadowy
Но
built.
сделают.
My music is a pillar upon
По
which
сути, то
whole
же самое,
worlds
чуть
have been
медленнее,
built.
чем в старых.
Nothing remains unchanged by the music of
Shall I divine
creation.
your next move?
Command me to build. Incoming
Drop
enemy
my
fire.
boys, but bring me the edge.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
Волк красавчик
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music will shape the world.
Enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are shadowy built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
По сути, это в новой игре, да? И полоска ХП есть. А здесь нет ничего такого. Здесь ты просто если на мину дорвешься, то ты сразу сдохнешь, просто тебя на куски разорвет.
Это плохо.
А там...
The world sings to me and I. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Если вдвоем его прессует.
Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build.
Your song shall guide
We
me.
are my music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Your song shall guide me.
Ударно такой.
The random hand of
The
fate
time for
delivers
war
me
is
to you.
nigh.
Прилететь надо, реально, ты только такой, как я.
You will have what you require.
Просто реально эти гребные опарыши,
Come
за
on,
ним
me to
бегают
build.
и его языком мочат. Он их
I
никак
will
не
call
убивает,
forth
поэтому
from the
собирается штук под 5, и они начинают музыку с калашников.
Command me to build. I will call it forth from the wall.
Сколько? 4 штуки в
My
одном месте.
music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Хорошо, что они не могут по этим, по порталам.
Danger has found us.
One more red from each stick.
Таких вот только реально
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Our cries herald the coming of truth.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Все равно понятно, зачем они нужны, если они только ступорят маленький, все, а урон не наносят.
You called us back.
Vipers ready to sting.
How can I help?
As I dreamed, so shall it be.
Quickly, take us to the battle. Command me to build.
Vipers
We are
ready to
shaped by
sting.
faith just as we shape
Vipers will
it.
bring quick death to the enemy.
Strike quickly while our enemies seek the adventure that only we walk can bring. Our path.
My powers are yours now.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
Опять он сквозь текстуру.
Vipers ready to sting.
Shall I play the music here
Понятно,
then?
что эта хрень ему может сделать.
What do you know of the wanderers have
Как
returned?
ракообразная какая-то чушь.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Good ending.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The burden of leadership
Many are
lies
called,
with us.
few survive.
We are shaped by faith just as we shape it. The burden of leadership lies with us.
Quick save. Silent Hill.
Какой?
Уже 2 недели назад трейлер был.
Новый?
The burden of leadership lies with us.
Просто, конечно, освободили.
Понятно, что ничего так. Ждать.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
We are the harbingers of death. Many are called, few survive.
Какой дракон?
Так-то не особо выглядит. Как бы они вот этим туманчиком в кинематографичность хотят. Но все равно как-то графика не очень так выглядит.
Now this is a fight!
Ну понятно, просто
Just seems so
We exist to avenge our sisters.
показывают. Ни монстров, ничего вообще.
Survive. Many are cold, few
Just
survive.
seems so clear.
Danger has found us.
Just seems so clear.
Fear the judgment of the council.
Устал.
Спать, как всегда.
Что ж ты такое творишь?
Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
Fully materialized and prepared for war. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
I knew you would have need of me.
Taking damage.
Naturally. My powers are yours now.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
Vipers, ready to sting.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape. We are ready to fulfill our role in this play. The time for war is nigh.
The future seems so
The burden
clear.
of leadership lies with us. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. The time for war is nigh.
The future seems so clear.
Wait here in exile.
Chop 'em up, boys! But bring me the edge!
We are shadow.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. Victory is our fate.
We are taking damage. The burden of leadership lies with us. We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We are on our way. Quickly, take us to the battle.
Нифига себе,
Vipers, ready to
тут
sting.
дропы даже можно. Тупо на трансляции сидишь и
Какую-то хуйню получаешь, что ли?
ну, какие-то Twitch контейнер какой-то, бляха-мух.
Look,
Всё.
it changes as I play. Command me.
Crushers! He's coming for ya!
Destiny, по-моему, было.
We walk the path.
Ну, сейчас
Do you know of war?
Не знаю, я такой хуй.
Сидишь, по-моему,
Waiting here is but a phase of our
на
existence.
там
What do you
стримеры
know of war?
по Destiny,
Ну, что тебе?
тоже, по-моему,
My
за
music is a pillow
там
on which
поинты
whole worlds have been built.
получить.
Command me to build.
We will protect
Shall I
this area with our
Блин, это
lives.
еще какое-то дерьмо в игре.
My music will
Тут
shape
просто
the
сидишь, как бы,
wraithbone.
потом по ссылке то ли к чему там переходишь.
The burden of leadership
И
lies
у
with
тебя в
us.
игре к этому к аккаунту.
Ну, какая-нибудь яркая пыль или типа того, да?
Ну, по-моему, да, типа такое. Всякое...
Граммы, может, какие-то.
Все уже везде было.
Если уж в это дерьмо играть, то а не что-то там.
Все, игры какие-то в жизни не видел, ладно.
Danger has found us.
Naturally.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The random hand of fate led us near to you.
Waiting here is the
The future
phase of our
seems so clear.
Our task is almost at its end. Quickly, take us to the battle. Waiting
My
here
mind
is
is
but a
too
phase
weary
of
to
our-
fight on. What needs to be done?
Our strength must return. Clear, mind, fall back.
На Valorant.
Shall I
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Valorant 50.
The random hand of fate
Time for war is now. The days of the ancestors are yours. Our strength return. Phase of our existence. Incoming enemy fire.
Their defeat is not a matter of when, but how. did not foretell of my end.
My music will shape
I have lost my vision. I need assistance. Of space and time retreat from my mind.
This battle calls for massive firepower. Fire prism at the ready.
Your song shall guide me.
Must clear mind.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
There is wisdom in your
The
words.
future is
There
clouded
is
and
wisdom in your
uncertain.
words.
My music is a pillow from which whole worlds have been
A random hand of fate led us new to you.
The planes of the ancestors are yours to command.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
So the ancestors decree.
Prism cannons fully charged.
I knew. Nothing is hidden from my sight.
incoming enemy fire. The time for war is now.
For our ancestors,
We live to more.
the future is clouded and uncertain. The random hand of fate delivers. I can see clearly once more.
Your song shall guide me. As I dream, so shall it be. Your song shall guide me. Your song shall guide me.
Identify the enemy
do
you
you
wish to
want
eliminate.
Clearly to fight on.
We will capture it.
This battle calls for massive firepower.
Shall I
Our
divide?
minds are clear again. Regroup.
The future seems so clear.
There is wisdom in your words. Cleanse them in flames. Your song
My
shall
direction
guide.
is no longer clear. I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Quickly, take this to the battle.
There is
We
wisdom
are
in your
taking
words.
damage.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. The terrain matters not.
There is wisdom in your words. It will serve the song well.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. Did not foretell of my end.
Take this to the battle.
As I dream, so
The
shall
enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Go, Gus, ain't so tough. Get him! Ain't no grot lover's gonna leave me war! Chop 'em up, boys!
Boss! The head crushers! He's rebelling!
I can see that, you squid farmer! Shut your yap and get back to killing!
But killing who, boss? Oh, the big banner is gone! The big
I
banner is
sense the
gone!
enemy.
I'm
They
the
are
boss
closing
now,
in.
so shut it! Head crushers!
Shall I
We's on
divine
our
the
own
next
now!
move? All is clear to
So
me
the
now.
ancestors decree. Your song shall guide
I
me.
knew you would have need of me. It was but a momentary weakness. The future seems so clear.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I play. The Urban leadership flies with our live to move. My music
Get
is a
at 'em, boys! They break real good!
I will call it forth. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains
The
unchanged
enemy
by the
cannot
noise of
hide
the
from my sight. I will join the dance of death.
Fire prism at the ready.
Strike quickly.
There is wisdom in your words.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift of your love.
I knew you would have I knew you would have
Your son shall guide you. As I dream, so shall it be.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Strike quickly while our
The
enemies
future
slumber.
seems so clear.
Часть.
We are shaped by fate just as we shaped it.
Ну, просто ссылку написано.
Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Что-то грустно
We are
делать.
shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Awaiting your
I will
command.
call it forth from the warp.
We will
My
protect this
music is
area
a
with our
pillar upon which
lives.
whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
Shall I divine the next move?
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Naturally, naturally. Yes, that is the way.
There is wisdom in your words. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
We live to move. We appear where commanded. We are taking damage. We are shadowy death. You have need. We move.
What needs to be done?
There is wisdom in your
Waiting
words.
here is the phase of our existence. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Fire
Your
prism
song
at
shall
the
guide
ready.
you.
Naturally.
What do you know of war?
Now this is our
The time
fight.
for war is
Get 'em!
My music is a pillar upon which
Waiting here.
whole
My
worlds
mind
have
is
been
too
built.
weary to fight on.
I will call it forth from
Strike
the
quickly
warp.
while
Your
our
song
enemies
shall
slumber.
guide you.
What do you know of war?
Your song shall guide me.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Was but a
We walk the
momentary
path. What
weakness.
do you know of war?
The future is clouded and uncertain. All is clear to
Strike
me
quickly
now.
So
while
the
our enemies
ancestors
slumber.
decree.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I play.
My powers are yours now.
We are shadowy
Prism
death.
cannons fully charged.
We walk our path.
The random hand of fate delivers
What
me
do
to
you
you.
know of war?
What you doing, Rocket Rangers? They's coming for ya! Attack!
Danger has found us.
What needs to be done?
Waiting here is the
There is
phase
wisdom
of
in
our
your
existence.
words.
Prism cannons fully charged.
What do you know of
As
war?
I dream, so shall it be.
I sense the enemy.
We are taking
They are
damage.
closing in.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Your song shall guide you.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We are shadowy death.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Fire prism at the ready.
Waiting
wisdom in your words.
Mists of space and time will retreat from my mind. I sense the enemy. They are closing in. What needs to be done?
As I dream, so shall it be. Your song shall guide me.
We are taking damage. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift of the Eldar. We are under enemy fire.
Сука.
Chop 'em up, boys!
We are
But
shaped by
bring
fate just as we
me
shape it. The craft commands me, did I respond in kind? We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The Eldar control this place.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
What do you know of war?
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the wraith.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. Follow my kin.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
So the ancestors decree.
The burden of leadership fly. We are taking damage. Quickly, take us to the battle.
How can I help? The runes have been cast.
Your song shall guide me.
Fire prism at the ready.
We are shaped by fate just as we
Nothing
shape
is
it.
hidden from my sight. All is clear to me now.
You burner boy gits! They's right there! Get a burning!
There is wisdom in your words.
Identify the enemy you wish to
Danger
annihilate.
has found us.
The
The
judgment of the
enemy cannot
council.
hide from my sight.
We walk our path.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape
I
it.
knew you would have need of me.
So the ancestors decree.
While our
Am I
enemies
divine or next to you? The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Your song shall guide me.
what do you know of war?
How can I help?
Quickly, take us to the battle.
There is wisdom in your
What
words.
needs to be done?
Shadow of death. Quickly, take us to the
I
battle.
sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We must retreat.
Follow my
As I
kin.
dream, so shall it be.
Full charge.
Breaking here is the freeze of ice.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Your song shall guide me. Hands them in flames. So the
You
ancestors
wish to
decree.
annihilate.
Quickly, take
I
us to the battle.
sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Strike quickly, while our enemies slumber.
Our strength returns. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Told you the boss wasn't so tough. He can't even protect his own banner. Bet your Gorguts ain't so tough neither. Yeah, let's find out.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Danger has found us.
We walk our path.
You have known. Command me to build. Look, it changes as I play.
Our blade shall form an impassable wall.
So the ancestors decree.
What needs to be done? Naturally, the logic is clear.
Strike quickly
So
while our
the
enemy
ancestors
slumbers.
decree.
We move. With a purpose.
You just showed us your
Just as
tits.
we shape it.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
What do you know
So
of
the
war?
ancestors decree. Reap the
Are
inferno!
the harbingers of
You wish
Nothing
to
is hidden
annihilate.
from my sight.
We are taking damage. What do you know of war?
I am the Soul of Fury, here to serve.
We are called to battle.
Naturally,
We spring forward.
Fully charged. We will cut and swab through their ranks.
There is wisdom in your words.
the mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
There is wisdom in your words.
How can I help?
Big banners burn good, don't they? That was the boss's big banner you get. Nah,
Identify the
big
enemy
boss
you wish
banners
to
were
annihilate.
real good.
We are taking damage.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Do you know of war?
So the ancestors decree.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
How can I help? For our ancestors.
As I dream, so shall it
Prism
be.
cannons fully
Shall I
charged.
divine your next move? My powers
Way more than I
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape
I knew
it.
you would have need of me.
We live to
As I
move.
dream, so shall it be.
Prism cannons fully charged.
We are taking damage. The
How
cross
can I
sees the united
Your song shall guide
Prism cannons fully charged.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build.
you. There is wisdom in your words.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
Your song shall guide me.
The mists of space and
Our
time
cries
retreat from
herald
my
the coming
mind.
of great pain for our enemies. We exist to avenge our sisters.
Shall I divine your next move? Yes, that is the way.
To
As
move.
I dream, so shall it be. I follow the purity
Strike
of flame.
quickly
I
while our
knew you
enemy
would have
slumbers.
need of me.
We are shadowy
So
death.
the ancestors decree.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
The future seems so
What
clear.
do you know of war? We are under enemy fire.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
But bring me the edge.
fate delivers me to believe.
At the ready.
The random hand of fate delivers me.
There is wisdom in your words.
Command me to build. You will have what you
The
require.
random hand of fate delivers me to
Waiting
you.
here is but a
So the
phase of our
ancestors
existence.
decree.
It will be worth the
How
wait.
can I help? I go to war. As you wish.
What do you know of war?
Prism cannons
It
fully
is ours.
charged.
And just as we shape it.
Fire prism
As I
at
dream,
the
so
ready.
shall it be.
The future seems so clear.
We are taking damage.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Your song shall guide me.
Command me to build. Shall I play the music
Prism
here
cannons
then?
fully charged. We
The
move
future is clouded and uncertain.
As I dream, so shall it be. As I dream, so
The
shall it
future
be.
is clouded and uncertain.
fire prism at the ready.
Shall I divine?
So the ancestors decree.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Бедные орки.
Mission successful.
Naturally, it will be done.
Strike quickly.
So
while our
the
enemies
ancestors
slumber.
decree.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
How can I help?
So the ancestors
The
decree.
enemy cannot hide
Danger
from my
has
sight.
found us.
As I dream, so shall it
We
be.
live to move.
Fire prism at the
Here
ready.
they come! Quick, Max, blast them good!
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The future is clouded and
As
uncertain.
I dream, so
The
shall it
future
be.
is clouded and uncertain. How can I help? Follow my kin.
Identify the
Your
enemy
song
you
shall
wish
guide
to
me.
annihilate.
Strike quickly while our enemies slumber.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Gorguts' big belly got blown up! Gorguts in the crop, heard of that one? I should be boss! No way! I's the boss now!
What needs to be done?
There is wisdom in your words.
Incoming enemy fire.
Fully charged.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. The path is clear to me. The future seems so clear.
So the ancestors decree.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Command me to build. Shall I play the music here?
The future seems so clear.
Waiting here to
A random hand of fate let us know.
It is ours. As I dream, so shall it be.
Fire prism at the ready.
My perils are yours now.
Command me to build. My music will shape the race below.
There is wisdom in your world.
Fire
The
prism
mists
at the
of
ready.
space and time retreat from my mind.
Fire prism at the ready. Take us in closer.
The future seems so clear.
Prism cannons fully charged.
We are taking
Identify
damage.
the enemy you wish to annihilate. We can strike a decisive blow.
My music is a theory from which whole
My
worlds have been
powers
built.
are yours now.
So the ancestors decree.
What needs to be done?
We are
So the ancestors decree.
Command me to build.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Waiting here is but a phase
As I
of
dream,
ours.
so shall it be. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
Prism cannons fully charged.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
There is wisdom in your words. Cleanse them in flames.
Danger has
So the
found us.
ancestors decree. I obey
The
in
mists
wisdom.
of space and time retreat from my mind.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
As I dream, so shall it be.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We exist to avenge our sisters.
Fire prism at the ready.
Incoming enemy power. The time for war is now.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithburn.
Hear the judgment of the council.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Command me to build. Look, it changes as I play. We are taking damage.
Awaiting your command.
What needs to be done?
Your guts let him take the
We
more
are
of
shaped
God.
by
He
fate
ain't no
just
boss.
as we
Get him!
shape it.
You just showed us, you kids.
My music will shape the Wraithburn.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Fire prism at the ready.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
Come! stompers!
I
Keep the
sense the
trainer
enemy.
safe!
As I dream,
I don't want no
so
squiggins stomping our boys!
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Clear our boys!
Naturally, your son shall guide me. The future is clouded and uncertain.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You will have your
The random hand of fate. We are descending down to evil. The mists of space so shall retreat from my mind. So the ancestors, the future is clouded and uncertain.
At the ready.
Quickly, take us to the battle. Strike quickly while our enemies fall.
Your son shall guide you.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The enemy cannot hide from my
So the
sight.
ancestors decree.
Prism cannons fully charged. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. Unleash the onslaught.
Now can I help? The future seems so clear.
A god among mere mortals.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds
I
have been
sense the
built.
enemy. They are closing in.
Fire prisms at
As
the
I
ready.
dream, so shall it be.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Oi! Golgot's big banner just got himself stomped!
They cannot
We'll
escape
stomp
their
all the
fate.
Golgots, his boys!
Quickly, take us to the battle. The road to the war.
Fire
There is
prisms at
wisdom
the
in
ready.
your words.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Our strength returns.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Waiting here is the
Shall I divide your next
Fire prisms at the ready.
That's it, boys! Get on the pointy ends!
There is wisdom in your
Waiting
words.
here is the freeze of our
Fire prisms at the ready. Unleash the
As I
onslaught.
dream, so shall it be.
Nothing is hidden from my
Your song
sight.
shall guide me.
Fire prisms at the ready.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Fire prisms at the ready.
My powers are yours now.
Waiting here is the
There is
freeze
wisdom
of
in your
our
words.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Take me to where I may pour forth the wraith burn.
I knew you would have need of me. Yes, that is the way.
Quickly, take us
There
to
is
the battle.
wisdom in your words.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
As I dream, so shall it be. Your song shall guide me.
I must destroy.
Prism cannons fully charged.
We are under enemy fire. We are shaped by fate just as we shape
Nothing
it.
is hidden from my sight. It will be done. The runes have been
Do you
cast.
know of war?
Shall I divine your next
We
move?
are shadowy death.
Fire prisms at the ready.
Command.
Incoming enemy fire.
Fire prism at the
Quickly,
ready.
take us to the battle.
Pain's burning blood flows through my veins.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We walk our path.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
As I dream, so shall it be. Our path is dangerous
The
but
future
necessary.
seems
Fire
so
prism at the
clear.
ready.
The Eldar control this
Command
place.
me to build. Shall I play the music here then?
We have secured the area.
You will have what you require.
Quickly, take us to the battle. This world moves so slowly. Fear the
The
judgment of the
future is
council.
clouded and uncertain. It is the best
Your
course of
soul shall
action.
Incoming enemy fire.
Pain's burning blood flows through my veins.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. The pieces are in place. It is time for us to make our move.
What do you know of war?
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are taking
Enemy
damage.
no quarter.
What needs to be done? Their defeat is not a matter of when,
Prism
but how.
cannons fully
Your song
charged.
shall guide me.
Command me to build. Shall I play the music here?
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Sneaking about, Eldar! Let's see if I can get me some of your pointy skulls for me stick.
Your ill-begotten invasion ends now, Orc. My mind is too weary to fight on. Weakness.
You Eldars is mighty proud of your big words, you know.
Mists of space knowledge and time brings retreat from my mind. Barbarian.
Your song shall guide me. Noble souls, in fight now.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. Unleash
There
your
is wisdom in your words.
How can I help?
Identify the enemy
Show
you
the
wish to
ancestors
annihilate.
defeat.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Show the ancestors
What needs to be done?
Fire prism at the ready.
What do you know of
Prism
war?
cannons fully charged.
Your song shall guide me.
Fire prism at the ready.
Your song shall guide me.
Do you know of
I
war?
knew you would have need of me. Their death is assured. What needs to be
Your
done?
song shall guide me.
Fire prism at the ready.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
The Falcon has
As I
landed.
dream, so shall it be.
Prism cannons fully charged.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
The burden of leadership
Prism
lies
cannons
with us.
fully charged.
My powers are yours now.
As I dream, so shall it be. I will sing the firestones now.
Fully charged.
You ain't got me yet. Got me one more surprise for you.
The boss? Who is getting shot up?
Ain't you the master of the obvious? Use explosives.
The what?
The bomb, you git. The bomb. All have your tunnels dug and ready. You sure is smart, boss. Shut it, you git! I got me a whole war to rebuild. Now get me the gawk off of this here planet.
Taldir's forces struck like a razor-sharp blade into the heart of the great orcish horde, decapitating the Wa and plunging the remaining orcs into destructive infighting. Showing their contempt for the brutish warriors, the main Eldar force withdrew from the Green Coast immediately after it had disposed of Warlord Gorguts. Only a small cadre of rangers and a single warlock remained in the jungle, using their chameleoline cloaks and other devices to remain hidden from the warring clans. Anytime a chieftain seemed to be gaining enough stature to assemble the orcs into a viable force, the rangers assassinated him, plunging the wild aliens into another cycle of infighting. Meanwhile, the warlock Inimaya, a member of Taldir's Seer Council, repeatedly offered poisonous aid to various orc chiefs, sending them at each other's throats and keeping the race as a whole weak.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Incoming enemy fire. Incoming enemy fire.
We are the voice of death, calling to them. We will follow your commands.
We return from exile. The wanderers have returned, silent and swift. Silent and swift. Danger has found us.
Chop them up.
We are under enemy fire.
All those that Suppose the Eldar shall fear my wrath.
The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind.
Many are called,
The craft
few
world sings to
survive.
me and I respond in kind. Move effortlessly. Command me to build. We are taking damage. Shall I play the music here then? We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. Shall I play the music here then? The wanderers have returned.
The future seems so
We
clear.
are prepared for war. We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
Naturally. Naturally.
You have need. We are shadowy death. We live to move. We are on our way. We are on our way. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
You have need. We have traveled much darker paths. Fully materialized, unprepared for war. Quickly, take us to the battle. Quickly, take us to the battle.
We have mastered the art of destruction. Direct us to the hellfire.
How can
We
I?
are under enemy
The
fire.
pieces are in place. It is time for us to make our move.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We return to defend the craft world. Their blood danger will be has found us. What do you know of war? We live to move.
My powers are yours now. You give wise
You
counsel.
cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
The mists of space and time retreat from my
We
mind.
seek the adventure that only war can bring. Let us hunt. We are taking damage. The enemy is within range. We strike without fear or hesitation. Have returned. Fully materialized. Let us head for war.
What needs to be done?
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are taking damage. Shall I play the music here?
This battle calls for massive firepower.
Command me to build. Shall I play the music here? Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We are shadowy death. This world moves. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithbone.
The future is clouded
We
and
walk the
uncertain.
path less traveled.
What needs to be done?
Command me to build. Shall I play the music here then? We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift of the Eldar.
Fire prism at the ready.
Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
My powers are yours now.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Command me to build. My music will shape the world.
I sense the enemy.
We hold
They are closing in. Their defeat is not a matter of when, but how.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Nothing remains unchanged by the music. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. I will call it forth from the warp. Command me to build. I will call it forth from the warp.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. You will have what we are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You will have what you require to build. Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build. I will call it forth. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me to build. Danger has found us.
Fire prism at the ready.
When the tide of war turned against the Tau, they faced attack in their stronghold in the city of Asharis, renamed Tashin by the aliens. The aliens were well entrenched, however, and ready to mount a vigorous defense. Shas Okais, the Tau military leader, made his headquarters in a mighty citadel in the city's center, forcing attackers to wend their way
Okais, are the troops ready?
Yes, Arnell. The Earthcast is completing construction of the Montkar command post. Our armored units are ready to deliver the killing blow.
And our Kroot allies?
Also ready, Arnell. The Kayun command post in the city's Kroot quarter is prepared, and the Shapers have readied the finest of their warriors. teams are taking position across the city, ready to strike where the enemy is weak. Strike teams of fire warriors and Groot packs will defend the streets and meet the enemy head on.
Excellent, Commander. Patch me through to the troops, please.
Soldiers of the Firecast, Groot and Vespid allies, today we stand as a bulwark against the selfish, the soulless, and the mad. Today, we must drive back our enemies from our city and from our world. Today, more than ever before, we fight for the greater good, and we will triumph!
We are the messengers of doom.
We live to move.
Your song shall guide me. Call upon me if you wish.
Eldar, your attack against us is ill-conceived.
I choose the path of war because it is the only one left to me, Aunelchioris of Tau.
War against the greater good is never justified.
Naive child.
The craft world fear the judgment of the council. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. The craft world sings to me and I respond. We hold the objective. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Incoming enemy fire. Fear the judgment of the council. The burden of leadership lies with us. The Eldar control this place.
Пиздец, у них, блядь, танки сходу сразу. Я хуею. Чего мы, сука, докатились?
You have but to ask.
We are taking damage.
I obey and fulfill.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Read the inferno!
Command posts. Report. Montcar command post online. Crisis suit. Ready for combat.
The Kion post is safe in the crew quarter. We will defend it, Commander.
Excellent. Send strike teams at the enemy, but protect your positions.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
Конечно, сходу на людей нападать из такой.
confirmed.
Quick death to the enemy. We advance quickly toward the target.
Command me to build. The craft world seems to be
ready to engage the enemy.
We move to the war as it moves to our path.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithburn. Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call it forth. We walk our path.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar to me and I respond in kind.
Vipers ready to sting.
Command me to build. You will have what you require.
Vipers ready to sting. Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
As I dream, so shall it be.
We are under enemy fire. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. Command me to build. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. Command me to build. Show me a place that is ready to receive the gift of the Eldar. Incoming enemy fire. We are shadowed. We move to the warp as it moves to pull us back. Fear the judgment of the council.
Ancestors decree.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by my music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. Our minds work as one. music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
Vipers, ready to sting.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Look, it changes as I command me to build. You will have what you require. We are under enemy fire.
Team leaders, engage the enemy!
Soviet sisters defeated.
Command me to build. Look, it changes as I play. The burden of leadership lies with us.
Are yours now.
Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
Command me to build. Shall I play the music here then? Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithbone. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the music here then? Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You will have what you require. The time for war is nigh. Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithbone.
Strike teams, choose your targets and attack!
Danger has found
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy. Vipers, ready to sting.
We seek the adventure that only war. Fear the judgment of the council. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Shall I play the music here then? Command me to build.
Our path is dangerous but
Fear
necessary.
the judgment of the council.
A shadowy death.
us back. Just name your target. We yearn to wander. We yearn to wander. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I play. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the
future is
rainbow.
clouded and uncertain.
The Falcon has landed. Falcon at your service. It is easily done. Viper's ready to engage the enemy. We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Я предлагаю спать.
Предложение отклоняется.
Command me to build. I will call it forth from the warp.
Ну блин, ну Серега, ну как мы без тебя? Самокритичность не нужна. Знаешь, что без
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithburn. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are taking damage.
Team leaders,
The
engage
future
the
is
enemy.
clouded and uncertain.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape
What
it.
needs to be done?
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Pick your targets.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Shall I divine?
The council has arrived.
Pick your targets.
Our minds work as one.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
We are taking damage.
Naturally. Shall I divine your next move?
We return from
Naturally.
exile.
As you wish.
We walk the path less traveled. The burden of leadership lies with us.
Keep firing. Keep firing.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy. Vipers will bring quick
We are the
death to the
harbingers
enemy.
of death. We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
Shall I divine your next move? The logic is clear.
Our minds work as one. You called us back.
Weapons fully charged.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Vipers ready to sting.
Our minds work as one.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
You have realized and prepared for war. The wanderers have returned.
Сыграл бы в зомби
Strike teams, choose your targets and attack.
Fully realized and prepared for war.
Show them the face of the destroyer.
To engage the enemy.
You cannot imagine what you've seen. We are shining. What do you know?
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
Naturally.
Weapons fully charged.
Я охуею, сука, откуда, блядь, тираннозавр в этой игре ебашит.
Выключай игру. Выключай игру. Выключай скайп.
Ладно. Я прощаюсь, Серега, и прощаюсь с тобой.
Take us to the battle. Quickly, take us to the battle. We walk our
Shall I
path.
divine the next move? I will join the death of death. The future is clouded and uncertain.
Incoming enemy fire. You have me to build. Where I may take your tool. You hold us back.
We are ready to deliver death to the
Fully
enemy.
realized and prepared for war.
They will be utterly destroyed. This battle calls for massive firepower.
Command me to build.
My powers are yours now. I go to war.
Quickly, take us to the battle. We are shadowy death. Command me to build. You called us back.
Vipers ready to sting.
We live to move. You called us back. Quickly, take us to the
The
battle.
future seems so clear.
What do you know of war?
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Fire prism at the ready.
What do you know of war?
Vipers ready to sting.
We return to defend the craft world. We walk
The flames of
path
the
less
ancestors are
traveled.
yours to command.
We live to move.
This battle calls for massive
The flames of the
firepower. You wish
ancestors
to
are yours to
annihilate.
command. So the ancestors decree. There is wisdom in your words.
Naturally.
Your song shall guide me.
We walk the path less traveled.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. The logic is clear.
The craft world sings to
There is wisdom in your words. Kill them swiftly.
Incoming enemy fire.
Fire prisms at the ready.
So the ancestors decree.
Team leaders, engage the enemy.
Enemy you wish to annihilate. Falcon at your command.
Command me to build.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Strike quickly while our enemy.
What needs to be done?
Waiting here.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Just name your target.
The future seems so clear.
There is wisdom in your words.
Prism cannons
As I
fully
dream,
charged.
so shall it be.
We are taking damage. Quickly, take us to the battle. We appear where command. We are shadows.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Fire prisms at the
Your
ready.
song shall guide me.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
So the ancestors decree.
Fire prisms at the ready.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
So the ancestors decree.
Fire prisms
So
at
the
the ready.
ancestors decree.
How can I help?
I am the Song of Fury, here to serve.
Identify
As
the
I
enemy
dream,
you
so
wish
shall
to
it be.
annihilate.
What demon of war?
There is wisdom in your words.
Shall I tell you?
There is wisdom in your words.
Prism cannons fully charged.
We are on
The enemy cannot hide from my
There is
sight.
wisdom in your words.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
silent. Waiting here. Freeze of our existence. Strike quickly while our enemy flank. We strike without fear or hesitation.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. I sense the
We are
enemy.
taking damage.
They are closing in.
Missiles are hot. Strike teams, choose your targets
We
and
walk the
attack.
path less traveled. Quickly, take us to the battle.
So the ancestors decree.
Fire prisms at the ready.
Our minds work as one.
A communications array. Capture it, and our hidden enemies will reveal themselves
No
to
more
us.
songs. We
You
fight
won't
now.
take Unity Plaza so easily,
We are shaped by
Eldar.
fate.
I long ago
just as
surrendered
we
hope
shape
of
it.
anything being will be done. Easy, Commander. You give wise counsel. Still, we shall prevail this day. For our ancestors,
There is wisdom in your words.
We are
There is
under
wisdom in
enemy
your
fire.
words. I obey in all things.
The time for war is nigh. We live to move.
As I dream, so shall it be.
We are under enemy fire.
There is wisdom in your mind. Your song shall guide me.
We live the craft and things to
The future seems so clear. I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
So the ancestors decree.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Vipers,
The
ready to
future
sting.
seems so clear.
Strike quickly while our enemies
Naturally.
fear the judgment of the council. We live to move.
Falcon at your command.
Command me to build. Nothing remains
The future seems so clear.
We are taking damage.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Naturally. You give wise counsel. The logic is clear.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Your song shall guide me.
How can I help?
What do you know of war?
For the greater good!
Naturally.
Fire prism at the ready.
Quickly, take us to the battle. We are under enemy fire.
Death and fate have taken the stage.
The future seems so clear.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Prism cannons fully charged.
We have done as you asked.
Naturally.
The burden of leadership lies with us. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Bring down the rain of fire.
Shall I play the music here then?
I knew you would have need of me.
Your song shall guide me.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Quickly, take us
As
to
I
the battle.
dream, so shall it be.
My powers are yours now. Yes, that is the way.
Shadowy
So the ancestors decree. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Fire prism at the ready.
We are under enemy fire. What do you know of war? The enemy is
Fire prism at the ready.
I knew you would have need of me. Their defeat is not a matter of when, but how.
shadowy death. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. I will call it forth from the war.
The future is clouded and
Do you
uncertain.
know of war?
The future seems so clear.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Your song shall guide me.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
We live to move.
How can I help?
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Choose your targets and
Danger
attack.
has found us. My music will shape the way forward.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
There is wisdom in your words. There is wisdom in your words. As I dream, so shall it be. Call upon me if you wish. We walk our path.
Fire prism at the ready.
There is wisdom in your words.
While our enemies slumber.
My powers are. There is wisdom in your words. I'll follow the purity of flame. I will sing of fire storms now.
Vipers ready to sting.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
So the ancestors decree. Our path is dangerous but necessary. Burn away their impurities.
Incoming enemy fire.
So the ancestors decree. So the ancestors decree. I obey in all things.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Do you know
As I
of
dream,
war?
so shall it be. So the
We are
ancestors
taking
decree.
damage. We are shaped by fate
crowd
just
will
as we
find you
shape
and
I
have
respond in kind.
It will be done.
To
So
move.
the ancestors decree.
Prism cannons fully charged. Falcon at your command.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Look, it changes as I
Just
play.
as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldernesh, we bring warriors to the front.
Show them the fates of their
As I dream,
destroyer.
so shall it be.
Identify the enemy you wish to
You
annihilate.
call us back. Silent and our swift. Minds work as one. Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call it forth from the wall.
There is wisdom in your
The
words.
mists of space and time retreat from my mind. Naturally. As you wish. As you wish.
We live to move.
Your song shall guide me.
You called us back. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
You cannot hope to prevail against the greater good.
My powers are yours now.
What do you know of war? We live to move. What do you know of war?
How can I help?
Your song shall guide me.
Fire
Team
prism
leaders,
ready.
engage the enemy.
You would have needed me. They cannot escape their fate.
While our enemy slumbers.
Your song shall guide me.
Fall back and reload.
You wish to annihilate.
The enemy is upon us. We move to war as if we to act. Waiting here to set the rules out.
As I dream, so shall it be. As I dream, so shall it be.
Waiting here to set
So
the
the
rules
ancestors
out.
decree.
Back into the fray. We must fade forwardly.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Quickly, take us to the battle. We stand the way. The enemy is within our hands.
Should the ancestors arrive on?
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
How can I help?
We return to the one cry. We return to the one cry. Waiting here is the praise of our quickly, take us to the danger has found us.
There is wisdom in your words. There is wisdom in your words.
We are ready to fight again.
Your son shall guide you. There is wisdom in your words. Meet the inferno!
Demon of war. Waiting here is the days of our existence. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of
My
creation.
mind is too weary to
We
fight
are
on.
shaped by fate just as we shape it.
I knew you would have what you need.
Show the ancestors to
To know.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
There is wisdom in your words.
Frailty realized unprepared for war. We are shadowy death.
Was but a
What
momentary
do you know of
weakness.
war?
What needs to be done?
What incoming enemy fire?
What needs to be done?
We are here. Quickly, take us to the battle. We move through the warp as it moves through us. Me to build. Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithbone.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. I will enjoy delivering their destruction.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
The rain of fire.
Falcon at your command.
Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged.
Prism cannons
Show
fully
the
charged.
ancestors to keep.
My prayers are yours.
Fire prism at the ready.
Show the ancestors to keep. There is wisdom in your words. Meet the inferno!
Fully charged.
Your son shall guide you.
We are
Heal the sick.
Fire prism at the ready.
while our enemies
Good fight.
strike with me while our enemies slumber. Please take over the battle.
Your son shall guide you.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Strike with me while our enemies
A
slumber.
random hand of fate delivers me to you. Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Retreat to the wall.
As I dream, so shall it
Fire
be.
prism
As I
at the
dream,
ready.
so shall it be.
Strike teams, choose
We are
your
taking
targets
damage.
and attack.
Command me to build. We are ready to
What
fight.
needs to be done?
Fire prism at the ready.
We are shadowy.
Naturally.
We are ready to fight again.
The enemy has overwhelmed us. The Montcar command post has fallen.
Take heart, fire warriors. The greater good shall prevail.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are taking damage.
Naturally.
Strike with me while our enemy slumbers.
My powers are
Strike with
yours
me
now.
while our enemy slumbers.
What needs to be done? I sense the
This
enemy.
battle calls for
They are
Take us to the
closing
battle.
in.
Fire prism at the ready.
Command me to build. Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithbone. You will
Shall I
have what you
divine your next
require.
move? It will be done. The future is clouded and uncertain.
Phase of our existence.
The terrain matters not. Take us in closer.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Prism cannons fully charged.
The random hand of fate is wisdom in your word to you.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Take us to the battle.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
There is wisdom in your
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. I knew you would have
me. There is wisdom in your word.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing
What needs to be done?
There is wisdom in your words. I follow the purity of faith. There is wisdom in your words.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. The random hand of fate.
As I dream, so shall it be.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Danger has found us.
Your song shall be
what needs to be done. The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Your song shall guide me.
What do you know of war?
As I dream, so shall it be. Your song shall guide me. So the ancestors decree.
Fire prism at the ready.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
As I dream, so shall it be.
I knew you would have need of me. I go to war. Yes, that is the way.
What do you know of war? Command me to build. Look, it changes as I play.
Prism cannons fully charged. Falcon at your service, ready to sting.
Naturally.
My music is a pillar upon which has found us have been built.
There is wisdom in your command.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Fire prism at the ready. Take us into the thick of it. Bringing weapons to bear on the enemy. Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
What needs to be done for our ancestors?
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The future is clouded and uncertain. Victory is our
We are
fate.
taking damage. Command me to build. Shall I play the music here then?
The future seems so clear.
My music will shape the Wraithburn. We are under enemy fire.
Team leaders, engage the enemy. me.
There is wisdom in your words.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
The time for war is now.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. It is the best course of action. Yes, that is the
Waiting
way.
here is but a phase of our existence. Just name your target.
Shall I divine your next
So the
move?
ancestors decree.
Command me to build.
As I dream, so shall it be. We will capture it.
With speed.
Naturally, I knew you would have needed.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
My powers are yours now.
What do you know of war? The time coming enemy fire is nigh.
The future seems so clear.
Incoming enemy
I go
fire.
to war.
Your song shall guide me.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Prism cannon fully charged.
My powers are yours now. Their defeat is not a matter of when.
As I dream, so shall it be.
The enemy is within range.
For the greater good!
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
It is ours.
What needs to be done?
What do you know of war?
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
So the ancestors decree. Our path is dangerous but necessary.
For our enemies.
I knew you would have me.
Identify the enemy you wish to
As I
annihilate.
dream, so shall it be.
Retreat to the wall has found us. Command me to build.
Prism cannon fully charged.
So the ancestors decree. There is wisdom in your words.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are ready to fall again.
There is wisdom in your words.
Prism cannon fully charged.
Your future seems so clear. Naturally.
Fire prism at
Your
the
song
ready.
shall guide you.
Fire prism at the ready.
Your song shall guide you.
What needs to be done?
The burden of leadership lies with us.
Fire prism at the ready.
What do you know of war?
Identify
There
the
is
enemy
wisdom
you
in
wish
your
to
words.
annihilate.
We are taking damage.
Burn away their impurities.
How can I help?
Enemy has taken the Unity Plaza communications array. Team Sigma, they are targeting the array to disrupt your stealth fields. Fall back.
Naturally.
There is wisdom in your words. Your song shall guide me.
Fire prism at
There
the
is
ready.
wisdom in your words.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
There is wisdom in your
Strike
words.
quickly while our enemies
There is wisdom in your words.
we live to
The
know.
random hand of fate delivers me to you.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape
The
it.
future is clouded and uncertain.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Naturally.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are under enemy fire.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Bring down the rain of fire.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Command me to build. Shall I play the music here then? Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
Our blade shall form an impassable wall.
I knew you would have need of me.
Strike teams Delta and Gamma, go! And good hunting.
We move unseen.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Fear the judgment of the council. We are taking damage.
I knew you would have need of me.
Waiting here is the phase of our existence. We move unseen.
We are ready to fight again.
Prism cannons
Your
fully
song shall
charged.
guide me.
We live to move. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
This battle calls for identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
My music is a pillar upon incoming which enemy fire have been built. You will have what you require.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We live to move. We live to move. What do you know of war? We have traveled much dark. Quickly, take us to the battle.
Eliminating targets.
We retreat to the war. We live to move. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We are on our way.
Fall back and reload. Reload. The enemy is upon us. Incoming enemy fire. You have need. Back into the fray. The wanderers have returned.
I am Kayla Medjugorje.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Your song shall guide you. I will sing the fire storms now.
Commander, our concentration is impaired. Retreat!
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Fire prism.
The random hand of fate delivers
Is not
me
over
to
yet.
you. The random hand of fate
There is
delivers me
wisdom
to
in your
you.
words. So the ancestors decree.
Naturally.
shadowy death. Waiting here is but a phase of our
We
existence.
are the harbingers of death. Many are called. Few survive.
The future seems so clear.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Your song shall guide me.
Demon of war. We return from exile. Incoming enemy fire. Our minds work as one.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy. Botanaris to Eldanesh.
Command
We
me to
bring
build.
warriors to the front.
My powers are yours now.
We are taking damage.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music, we are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The future seems so clear.
There is wisdom in your words.
Danger has found us.
Falcon at your command.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Quickly, take us to the battle. Strike quickly while our enemies run.
The future seems so clear. It is the best course of action.
Prism cannons fully charged.
My music is a pillar on which whole worlds have been built. Look, it changes as I play.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you. I go to war.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
You called us back. Quickly, take us to the battle.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
Danger has found us. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Our cries herald the coming of great pain.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. The twisted skein of
We are
fate
shaped by
smiles on
fate
us.
just as we shape it.
I knew you would have need of me. For our ancestors.
What do you know?
There is
of
wisdom
war?
in your words.
We return to defend the craft world. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. All good things come for our enemies. We still
There is wisdom in your words.
What do you know of war? We shall win this war. Strike while our enemy fire. We soon then
Shall I
disappear.
divine your next move? Follow my
Say the
kin.
ancestors decree. Call upon
We
me
are
if you
taking
wish.
down
What needs to be done? Their defeat is not a matter of when, but how.
This road moves so
What needs to be
There
done?
is wisdom in your words.
Prism cannons fully charged.
What needs to be done?
The flames of the ancestors are yours to
Prism
command.
cannons fully
As
charged.
I dream, so shall it be.
How can I help?
Our death knows no
Follow my
pause.
kin.
Retreat!
quickly. Take us to the battle.
So the ancestors decree. I follow the purity of flame.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
As I dream, so shall it be.
We have mastered the art of
Danger
destruction.
has found us.
As I dream, so
We
shall
have
it be.
mastered the art of destruction.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
The flames of the ancestors are yours to command.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
You have used your will. We are under enemy fire.
Fire prism at the ready.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Fire prism at the ready.
Strike quickly while our enemies fire.
My powers are yours now.
Fire prism at the ready.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Thank you for delivering us safely. So the ancestors decree. There is wisdom in
We
your
are under
words.
enemy fire.
Hurry, time is of essence.
Shall I divine the next?
Prism cannons fully charged.
What needs to be done?
We live to move. We are on our way.
There is wisdom in your words. Thank you for delivering us. There is wisdom in your words. As I dream, so shall it be.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music
future
of creation.
seems so clear.
We are shadowy death.
Your song shall
We are
guide you.
taking
Prism cannons
damage.
fully charged. This battle calls for massive firepower. Fire prism at the ready.
My powers are yours now.
We are shadowy death. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you. We fight because we must.
Take us to the battle. A fast strike in and out.
Identify the enemy you wish to
As I dream,
annihilate.
so shall it be.
Waiting here is the trees of our to battle.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Your song shall guide you.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We are under enemy fire.
Fire prism at the ready. Prism cannons fully charged.
Team leaders, engage the enemy.
There is wisdom in your words.
Danger has found
The
us.
onslaught.
We lead to move.
How can I help?
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
Naturally.
Prism cannons fully charged.
While our enemy slumbers.
There is no victory by this way.
While our enemy slumbers.
The future seems so clear.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Strike quickly while our enemy
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
incoming enemy fire.
There is wisdom in your words.
Fire prism at the ready.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
I am the Son of Fury, here to serve.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. The mists of space
Identify the enemy you wish to
land.
annihilate.
What do you know of war? Strike quickly while our
My
enemies slumber.
powers are yours now.
Fire prism at the ready. The terrain that is not.
We move to move. We can be there instantly.
The future is clouded and uncertain, as you wish.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Your song shall guide me. So the ancestors decree. Your song shall guide me. Hurry, time is of essence.
Danger has found us.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We live to move. We are called to battle. Incoming enemy fire. War as it moves through us. What do you know of war?
The future seems so unsure.
Prism cannons
My
fully
mind is
charged.
too weary to fight on.
Thank you for delivering us safely. There is wisdom in your words. There is wisdom in your words.
Choose your targets and
We
attack.
live to move.
Pick your targets.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
Fire prism
My
at the
powers are
ready.
yours now. The random hand of fate delivers me to you. The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Fire prism at the ready.
Your song shall guide me. Kill them swiftly.
Wrong. It'll be good to have.
Incoming enemy fire. Danger has found us. We move to war as it moves to us.
I knew we had to knock down.
Fully charged.
So the ancestors decree. Call upon me if you wish.
The random hand of fate
Fire
delivers
prism
me to
at the
you.
ready.
I will join the dance of death hidden from my sight.
Strike quickly while our enemies slumber.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Our concentration
Fire
is
prism
impaired.
at the ready.
Retreat!
Identify
Incoming
the
enemy
enemy you
fire.
wish to annihilate.
I have lost my vision. I need assistance.
Prism cannons fully charged.
I can see clearly once more. I need
We are under enemy fire. To move. Our minds are clear again. We are clear where we move.
Fire prism at the ready. Prism cannons fully charged.
Danger has found us.
what needs to be
We are
done.
under enemy fire.
There is wisdom in your words.
Strike quickly
As
while
I
our
dream,
enemies
so
slumber.
shall it be.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
They will be utterly destroyed.
The friends of the ancestors are yours to command. There is wisdom in your words.
Fire prism at the ready.
Quickly take us to the battle.
So the ancestors decree.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
There is wisdom in your words.
Shall I define your next move? My powers
There
are
is wisdom
yours
in
now.
your words. Hurry, time is of essence.
Identify
Your
the
soul
enemy
shall
you
guide
wish
me.
to annihilate.
What do you know?
I sense the enemy. They are
They're in the
closing in.
water. The Kion command post is gone.
Take
The
us to the
random
battle.
hand
Do
of
not
fate
surrender
delivers
to
me
despair.
you.
We have many forces left yet.
The Wanderers have returned.
Prism cannons fully charged.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you. All is clear to me now.
It is ours.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Weapons fully
The
charged.
plant world sings to me and I respond in kind. Danger has found us.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight. You cannot ask for that which I give freely. For our ancestors. Their defeat is not a matter of when, but how. The future is clouded and uncertain. Nothing is hidden from my sight. They cannot escape their fate. I sense the enemy. They are closing in. The random hand of fate delivers me to you. How can I help? Shall I divine your next move?
We are taking damage.
The pieces are in place. It is time for us to
What
make our
do you
move.
know of war?
There is wisdom in your words.
Fire prism at the ready.
We
I
are
knew
taking
you would have
damage.
need of me.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Fear the judgment of the council.
Pick your target.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
Shall I divine your next move?
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Shall I divine your next move?
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Fire prism at the ready.
How can I help?
Quickly, take us to the battle. We do danger support sound shall guide.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
How can I help?
Serve the ancestors to
Naturally.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Prism cannons fully
The
charged.
enemy cannot hide from my sight.
There is wisdom in your words.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
What do you know
Your
of
song
war?
shall guide me.
Prism cannons
What
fully
do
charged.
you know of war? Quickly, take us to the battle.
Shall I divine your next move?
Your song shall guide me.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Incoming enemy fire. A battle right in and out.
Serve the ancestors to
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
shall guide me.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Show the ancestors defeat.
Waiting here is perhaps the reason.
Your song shall guide me. There is wisdom in your words.
We are shadowy death.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Fire prism at the ready. Prism trend fully charged. They will be utterly destroyed.
Nothing is
It is
hidden from my
ours.
sight.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Naturally.
Incoming enemy fire.
Follow my kin. The path is clear to me.
Waiting here is perhaps the reason. This road moves so slowly. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. My music will shape the Wraithburn.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Strike quickly while our enemy
Shall I divine your next
quickly
move?
take us to the battle.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Targets.
Show the ancestors' decree.
You can't kill what you can't see.
We are shadowy death.
What needs to be done?
Fire prism at the ready.
Danger has found us.
Shall I divine your next move?
We live to move.
Your song shall guide me.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. The pieces are in place.
Strike quickly,
It is time
or our
for us
enemies
to
follow.
make our move.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Take me to where I may call forth the Wraithburn. My music will shape the Wraithburn.
The enemy cannot hide
do
from
you
my
know?
sight.
Keep firing! Keep firing!
Thank you for delivering. As I dream, so shall it be. Your song shall guide me. As I dream, so shall it be.
Waiting here
You wish to annihilate.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Left.
Command me to build.
Naturally, my powers are ready.
Fire prism at the ready.
Your song shall guide me.
Shall I divine?
Take us to the battle. What do you know of
Show
war?
the ancestors decree.
Identify the enemy you
The
wish
enemy
to
cannot
annihilate.
hide from my sight.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Shall I divine your next move?
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
What needs to be done?
We are the demons of death.
We are shadowy death.
My powers are yours now.
Quickly, take us to the battle. We move to move. To battle.
We have done as you asked.
What do you know of war?
My powers are
What
yours
do you
now.
know of war? Command me to build. My music will shape the Wraithburn.
Naturally. The runes have been cast.
Quickly, take us
As
to
I
the battle.
dream, so shall it be.
Fire prism at the ready.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Waiting here is but a
So the
phase of our
ancestors decree.
existence. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
My music is a danger has found us have been built.
The terrain matters
The
not.
mists of space and time retreat from my mind. The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
The future seems
Strike
so
quickly while our
clear.
enemy slumbers.
My powers are yours
We
now.
are shadowy death. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. This world moves so slowly.
Your song shall guide me. I obey in all things.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Danger has found us.
What needs to be done?
We lose to
My
my
powers are yours now. The mists of space and time retreat from my
Strike
mind.
quickly while our enemy slumbers.
So the ancestors decree.
We
My
are the
powers
harbingers
are
of
yours
death.
now.
We are the messengers of doom.
We live to move.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
We are shadowy death.
There is wisdom in your words.
Fire prism at the ready.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. I will call it forth from the warp. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Incoming enemy fire.
The future seems so clear. Nothing is hidden from my sight. Shall I divine your next move? I knew you would have need of me.
Let us play our part. Let us play our part. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the Wraithburn.
So the ancestors decree.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
My powers are yours now. It will be done. Follow, my kin.
There is wisdom in your words.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Nothing remains unchanged by the music of creation.
Shall I divine your next move?
We are
There is wisdom in your words.
Take us in closer.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music will shape the is a pillar upon which whole worlds have
Nothing
been
is hidden
built.
from my sight. You give wise counsel.
We are shadowy death. Command me to build.
The future is clouded and uncertain. It is the best course of action.
While
So
our
the
enemies
ancestors
rise.
decree.
Command me to build. I will call it forth. Incoming enemy fire. I will call it forth.
The future seems so clear. The random hand of fate delivers me
Strike
to
quickly
you.
while our enemy slumbers.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are under
I
enemy
knew you
fire.
would have
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Crush the enemy. Bring enemies now.
My powers are yours now.
Your song shall guide me.
Prism cannons fully charged.
So the ancestors decree.
Prism cannons
Quickly,
fully
take
charged.
us to the battle.
Your song shall guide me.
Prism cannons fully
Enemy
charged.
fire. Command me to build. You will have what you require.
We are here to exact harsh vengeance. We leave you now. We are here to exact harsh vengeance.
The mists of space and
Identify the
time
enemy
retreat
you wish
from my
to
mind.
annihilate.
The enemy cannot
As I
hide
dream,
from
so
my
shall it be.
sight.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
I walk again, a god among mere mortals. I am war.
We are under enemy fire.
There is wisdom in your words.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Quickly, take us to the battle. Quickly, take us to the battle. We are shadowy death.
have need of me.
Strike quickly, while our enemy
Your song
slumbers.
shall guide me.
The future is clouded and
What
uncertain.
do you know of war?
How can I help?
We are
There
incoming
is
enemy
wisdom in your
fire.
words.
Incoming enemy fire.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
Command me to build. Nothing remains unchanged.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
Crisis Team Theta
Of
attack!
space and time retreat from my mind.
Ready.
The future seems so
Fire prism at the ready.
I have lost my vision. I need assistance.
Falcon at your command.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. Your fated time has arrived, O Melchiores of Tau.
The fates have not spoken yet.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Fire warriors, beat these Eldar back. Protect Arnell at all costs. All crisis teams, engage the enemy.
Protect the ancestor stones of your heart.
How can I help? Without a momentary weakness. I have lost my vision. I need assistance. Show them the fate of their destroyer.
Our path is almost at its end. Our minds work as one. Retreat to the wall.
At your
We
service.
must fade away. We return to defend the craft world. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. Their blood will be spilled.
I have arrived.
Behold,
Naturally.
fiery destroyer of worlds.
I am the Song of Fury, here to
We
serve.
are ready to deliver death to the enemy. Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
I am the Song of Fury, here to serve.
This battle calls for massive firepower.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Look, it changes as I play. Fully materialized, unprepared. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. We are under enemy fire.
We are the harbingers of death.
Falcon at your service.
You called us back, silent and swift. Just name your target. We move unseen. You have need. We have traveled much darker paths.
So the ancestors decree.
You called us back, fully materialized,
I
unprepared
follow
for
the
war.
purity of flame.
We are the messengers of doom.
How can I help? My vision will guide them. They are closing in.
We walk the path less traveled, fully materialized, unprepared. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. We are shadowy death. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. Waiting here is but a
My
phase
powers
of our
are
existence.
yours now. I go
The future
to war.
is
Is clouded and uncertain.
shadowy death.
Prism cannons fully charged. Take us in closer.
The troop is ready. The stage is set.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The council has arrived. We walk our path.
I knew you would have need of me.
Fear the judgment of the council.
The Falcon has landed.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front. We advance quickly toward the target.
Command me to build.
All fear the voice of death calling to them. The troop is ready. The stage is set. From here, let your enemies fear. We are the messengers of the laughing god. Dances at your side.
The enemy cannot
Our
hide
cries
from my
herald the coming
sight.
of great pain for our enemies.
The mists of space and time
Quickly,
retreat
take
from
us
my
to the
mind.
The Wanderers have returned. You cannot imagine what we have seen with
Eldar
our
fast
eyes.
attack vehicles are us ready to engage the enemy.
The random hand of fate delivers me.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring. We are under enemy fire.
How can I help?
Quickly, take us to the battle.
I sense the enemy.
Quickly,
They are closing
take us
in.
to the battle.
We are ready to deliver death to the enemy.
As I dream, so shall it be.
We are ready to deliver death
The
to the
future
enemy.
seems so clear.
Your song shall guide you.
Falcon at your
So the
command.
ancestors decree. Meet the inferno!
At
The
your
mists
command.
of space and time retreat from my mind.
It cannot be done! We must
Waiting
retreat!
here is but a phase of our existence.
Weapons fully charged. Just as Falcon
My
brought
mind
Anaris
is
to
too weary
Eldanesh,
to fight on.
we bring warriors to the front.
How can I help? Naturally.
Weapons fully charged.
There is no victory for us yet. There is wisdom in your word.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We shall win this war.
Just as Falcon brought Anaris to Eldanesh, we bring warriors to the front.
We must fade away.
Our minds work as one. Our minds are at your service.
Weapons
Our
fully
death knows no
charged.
pause. Retreat! So the ancestors decree.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
They are inside the
Waiting here
citadel.
is but a
Crisis
phase of our
suits.
existence.
Attack.
Quickly, take us to the battle.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
All those that oppose the Eldar shall fear my
Fire prisms at the ready.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We are ready to fight against
Prism cannons fully charged.
We return from exile. Danger cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
We are the Destroyer's
The
agents
Wanderers
on
have
this plane.
returned.
My powers are yours now.
Prism cannons fully charged.
The time for war is now. Enemy on the enemy.
Fire prism at the ready.
Burning blood flows through my veins.
Fire prism at the ready.
The time for war is now. The burden of leadership lies with us. Quickly, take us to the battle.
All fear the voice of death
Strike
calling
quickly
to
while
them.
our enemy slumbers. We are shaped
flames
by
of the
fate
ancestors are
just
yours
as
to
we
command.
shape it. Show me a place that is ready to receive. We are taking damage.
I am the Song of Fury,
Nothing
here to
remains
serve.
unchanged by the time for war.
Fire prism at the ready. We can strike a decisive blow. It will be worth the wait.
By my bloody hand, we are the Destroyers. They shall not live past this day.
Our minds work as one. We go. We are those good things
this place
we walk the path less traveled. We learn to wander.
Many are called, few survive.
Naturally. My vision
The
will
time
guide them.
for
How
war
can I
is
help?
nigh.
We have mastered the art of
The
destruction.
future is clouded and uncertain. The runes have been cast. How can I help?
As I dream, so shall it be. So the ancestors decree. Hurry, time is of essence. There is wisdom in your words.
Danger has found us.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
Fire prism at the ready. They will be utterly destroyed.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring.
We are doom incarnate, as you command.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Thank you for delivering us. There is wisdom in your words. Your song shall guide me. There is wisdom in your words.
Take us to the battle.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. It will be worth the wait. We will cut a swath through their ranks.
The fiery destroyer of worlds.
Prism cannons fully charged.
We are under enemy fire. What do you know of war? We are shadows.
Our doom incarnate. Time to destroy our doom incarnate. We deliver death from afar.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Eliminating targets.
Shall I divine the next round?
Fire prism at the ready. Prism cannons fully charged.
We have mastered
Your
the
song
art
shall
of
guide me.
destruction.
I obey in all things.
We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane. We deliver death
My
from afar.
powers are yours now.
Prism cannons fully charged.
I am Cain incarnate.
naturally.
By my bloody hand, the enemy shall not live past this day.
Fully materialized, unprepared for war.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
We are here, fully materialized, while our enemy slumbers. We appear where commanded.
Behold, the fiery destroyer.
As I dream, so shall it be.
By my bloody hand, the enemy shall not live past this
Identify
day.
the enemy you wish to annihilate.
By my bloody hand, the enemy shall not live past this day. They will be reduced to cinders. By my bloody hand, the enemy shall not live past this day. Good. More walking sacrifices to Cain. They will be reduced to cinders.
It is ours.
Burn them. Must burn them.
Prism cannons fully charged. The terrain
Quickly,
matters not.
take us to the battle.
Your song shall guide me. I obey in all
Fighters
things.
ready to engage the enemy.
I walk again, a god among mere mortals. Cain's burning blood flows through my veins. I will destroy. They burn well. More enemies to fight.
Behold so easily.
Bring enemies now. Kill. They burn well. I will destroy. Their ashes will litter the battlefield. I am war. Crush the enemy. I walk again, a god among mere mortals. I shall sacrifice their souls to Cain. I will destroy. I am doom. Crush the enemy. Cain's burning blood flows through my veins. Their ashes will litter the battlefield. They burn well. I Sacrifices to Cain. Burn them. Must burn them. I am doom. It burns. It burns. Good. More walking sacrifices to strength and muscle. More enemies to fight. They burn well.
Onel is dead. We cannot win. Fall back now! All forces, fall back. Evacuate the city. We will return, Onel, to Tau for burial. There is nothing left for us here.
The Eldar assault on Asharis pitted speed against speed and stealth against stealth. Ultimately, it was the ancient sorceries of Taldir and her seer council that prevailed over the alien technologies of the Tau defenders. The death of the Tau's ethereal ruler broke their morale, and Taldir simply allowed Shas Okais to withdraw from Cronus. The Eldar showed utter contempt for their enemies, and simply left Asharis to its fate once the Tau had withdrawn. In the wake of the battle, humans freed from centuries of alien bondage took to the streets and exacted some measure of justice upon the Tau civilians left behind. Revenge led to madness, and soon Asharis was ablaze. Farseer Taldir having as much concern for the lives lost there as a man might for the ants under his feet. The alien mind is strange and mysterious, and Farseer Taldir proved this once again upon her conquest of Cronus. The Eldar had broken all who stood before them, driving back men, alien, and heretics alike. Cronus was theirs. However, instead of securing their hold on the world, or enacting some final gambit, they simply vanished like the ghosts of legend. The Eldar returned to their ship, the Vision of Lilith, which evaded all attempts to track its exit from the Cronus system. Taldir left behind her a planet in anarchy, littered with the corpses of her enemies, and destined to become a lawless backwater for centuries to come. Perhaps that had been her intention all along. Perhaps Cronus itself, and the warlords who might have arisen there, were the threat Taldir had long foreseen, and finally defeated. The truth, like the Farseer's ultimate fate, remains a mystery.
Вот так живем.